Welcome to Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the richest countries in the world. Land of chocolate, watches and snow mountains. This country is full of natural beauty. It's a relatively small country, located in the middle of the Alps, so wherever you are you will have an unforgettable view. From lake to alpine meadows, Switzerland will fascinate you with nature. Here we will explore the most beautiful places in this country. Take a ride with us in this beautiful journey. You will not repent. Most of its territory covers the Alps, consisting of 26 cantons. Equal languages spoken by about 7.5 million people are French, German and Italian. The capital is Bern, while the currency, after all the pressure of the European Union, remains the franc. A rarity in the history of this country is the fact that since 1291, when it was established as a confederation, Switzerland remained neutral throughout the wars, although the United Nations challenged it and joined the organization as a full member only in 2002. Since December last year, Switzerland has accepted the Schengen visa regime. As a tourist destination, Switzerland is especially interesting in winter because of its many ski resorts. A train is a basic means of transportation and can reach it virtually anywhere. The cable car between small villages and hamlets leads to the highest and the most extreme ski trails. There are fewer tourists in the summer, but there are guests from all over the world because nature is completely untouched. Although there is no sea, Switzerland stretches between two large lakes, Geneva, Leman, and Boden, around which everything resembles the Mediterranean. From architecture and narrow streets through bays and marinas, Mediterranean plants and palm trees, to water parks and tourist boats, everyone happens to forget for a moment that they are not at sea. Along the coast of Leman, from Geneva through Lausanne, Vevey, Lottery, Montreux and Vilnius, all the way to the border with France, and the famous Evian, on every corner, one can see a medieval castle, mostly turned into an exclusive hotel. Beaux-Rivage, Mirador, Victoria are just some of them, and they are mostly not on the coast, but the view from their terraces, on the water and the high mountains covered with snow, adequately cost. So only the European elite are staying in them. And speaking of the elite, Switzerland is a mecca for the rich and famous. From Charlie Chaplin, who spent the last days of his life in Vevey, Audrey Hepburn, Isabella Adjani, Kimi Raikkonen, Perez de Cuellar, Tina Turner, many brought their wealth to Switzerland for security reasons, and more likely for an extremely low income tax. What is also not missing are the fortresses between our vast vineyards, and you can taste wine in each of them, but at a high price. For example, Chardonnay wine, at Eagle Castle, in Eagle costs just over €10 for a glass of 2 deciliters. The Swiss drink a lot of wine, mostly white and red, during the same dinner, whose menu looks something like this: white wine as an aperitif, then a salad, then the main course, there goes to red wine, then cheeses. 450 species are produced in this country, then dessert, and coffee, and finally a glass of cognac. Within an hour's drive from the lake, along narrow but very well maintained roads, you can find yourself at the foot of the snow, in mountain huts, where you eat fondue and raclette, cheese dishes, traditional Swiss specialties. The terraces offer views of the highlands, where cows graze, perhaps the most lucrative item in this alpine country. In addition to cheeses, alpine milk is the main ingredient in the famous Swiss chocolate. The Nestlé factory was the first in the world to produce it, and Henri Nestlé is the author of the widely known and renowned black chocolate. Today you can buy Toblerone, Milka or some of the Lindt chocolates everywhere in the world, and the Swiss themselves eat an average of 11.6 pounds a year. And if you've ever wondered who invented muesli, the answer is right here. The same goes for restored potatoes, the cake Spanish wind, and Switzerland is the epitome of the controversial absinthe drink. There's no need to talk about the watch industry either, because Omega, Rolex, Tag Heuer are brands that speak for themselves. What you shouldn't definitely miss during your stay at Lehmann is a boat and train ride around the lake. Although it costs a lot, around €100, every second of the scene will catch your breath, but in just a few hours, it will showcase all the beauty that the land of watches, cheeses, and chocolate have. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe on our channel. See you next time, bye.